Watching film, preparing for this game, we knew how good they were going to be. They won 22 last year, returned most of their guys are even better this year. So they're executing like it's early February. With their execution, they know who they are, what they're doing. And so us, on the other hand, we have a lot more inexperience, and we're still trying to figure out things as we're going here with our execution. But really got to credit the resiliency of our guys. I thought there were several times that Liberty really made good defensive plays, offensive plays, but our guys came back with plays of our own. And these two guys, Darius and Saben, again, I thought their speed was significant today. Pushing the ball and getting to the rim for us.
Darius, you had 3 the other night. You have 33 tonight. Is that you going to tell me that's just the flow of the game's different? How such a disparity one night to the next?
I thought I wasn't as aggressive as I was tonight in the last game. My teammates just gave me the ball when I was open. I made some shots, and last game they told me I need to be more aggressive, and that's what I did.
Was there a point tonight where you felt like I've got to be the guy scoring, and not enough guys are doing it, or just taking open shots when you had?
Yeah, I was just taking open shots. I was actually trying to get Saben more involved because we need his leadership, and when he goes, the entire team goes. So I was trying to get Saben involved at first, and then he told me to get involved. So.
And how good is the chemistry between you two, do you feel like?
It's really good. We bond a lot going off the court, and it's getting better every day.
Saben, how is the chemistry? I know you guys practice together, but how is it better or different now that you've played a few games together, you and Darius?
Like you said, I feel like it's on and off the court, we're always bonding, so I feel like it just gets better as time goes on. So, yeah.
What does it do for the rest of the team when Darius draws that much attention? How much does it open it up for you and the rest of the team?
Offensively,
yeah.
I feel like just his offensive presence will get people open, just having a draw too, or definitely just coming off ball screen and stuff like that, people having to help.
There's no disrespect to guys who've been here before, but how much does your game fit better with this group this year?
I would say a lot better. Just off transition, just having guys who can run. Just faster tempo.
Tonight it was almost all backcourt in terms of scoring. Can you guys get a feel early on if it's going to be your night or Darius's night or Simi's night?
Not necessarily. I feel like it's just whoever gets it goes with it. You just play off each other. So I guess whoever really just the ball falls in their hands.
Darius, is this team close to clicking, do you think, or is there a long way to go?
I think I have a long way to go. We're really talented, but it's a long stretch that we have to get better at. Defensively is one of the aspects, and I think Coach Drew is going to really take part into that and really be on this next practice.
After Matt got ejected, you hit a couple threes right there in the corner. Pretty fired up after that?
Yeah, for sure. That's a big shot for me. So.
Bryce, I asked you the other night when Darius had 3 about that, and you said he does other things, but you would like him to score more. Did you communicate that to him?
We watch a lot of film, as we do after all the games, and we just kind of went through with our team. We thought there was a lot of times we could have made the extra pass. There were some times I thought Darius got in the lane and he, kind of forced passes, and he had a few turnovers last game that should have been shots. And so, I think the beauty, about him is he can, control a tempo by scoring or not scoring, and that's a very special, trait that he has. As you look to our team in whole, though, and we just told our teams in the locker room is, the beauty of this team is each game, defenses are going to defend us differently. And different guys are going to have opportunities to step up. Again, last game, Simi, had 20, Darius had 3. Today that was almost, reversed. And then there's going to be days that they're going to key on those 2, and other guys are going to have to step up and score. So, I think it's going to change how defenses are guarding us throughout the year.
Did Simi do enough those first 3 games that he attracted a lot more attention tonight than he had?
Well, they do a great job in the half-court defense. Again, their half-court defense, they really smother the roller, a lot, and they're going to give you, more threes, and they're going to give you layups. And so, I thought Darius, as a roller was really covered this game, did a really good job making threes as the bigs were leaving, their ball screen coverage. So some games are going to stick with Darius more, and I think Simi's going to get more. And it's just always going to matter how the defense goes.
Bryce, did you get a full explanation as to what happened with Matt and his flagrant foul?
I'm going to watch the video. So they just told me to go watch a video and I'll understand. So I'm going to watch that and hopefully I can understand it.
Matthew Moyer had a couple of good runs throughout this game. When he's playing confident and he can feel like he can contribute, what does that add to your team in terms of just?
It's been a whirlwind, like I talked last time with him, and he just hasn't had a lot of reps like with the guys that have been playing. And so, I thought he had the 5 biggest points of the game when they made a run and they cut it to 1. He hit a 3, and then he got an offensive rebound put back the next possession. 5 straight points, and I thought his length, on defense really helped us. So. As he gets more comfortable, I think that's just going to help our team get better.
Is this the most zone you've played, and you did some of the half-court track too? Was that based on what they were doing, or just you want to work on that stuff at this time?
A couple things. I'm not working on. We're trying to win. Simi got in foul trouble, and so we wanted to play him a little bit longer and not put him in, in jeopardy of getting that 3rd foul and having to sit the rest of the half, too quickly. And then, they were scoring in our man too quick. And so we were hoping the zone could maybe change the tempo for us, and thankfully they missed some shots and we got out in transition.
You've got guys that are driving to the rim some when they don't have numbers, but then you also have individual talents of guys that can finish in that way. How do you balance pulling them back but telling them to go?
There's a fine line. You love their aggressiveness and you love their confidence if they think they can score it, but it also has to be done within the team concept. So. We've done some teaching. We'll continue to do teaching. You saw a couple guys come out of the game, on possessions where it just was not the right shot at the right time. And we've been talking and teaching through that. And that's something, again, with our, inexperience of so many new guys, hopefully, again, in January, you're not asking me those same questions.
Is that something that they're attentive to, that when you talk to them, they can understand why you're saying?
Well, we show them on film, too, and we talk about it. And definitely, I think they take it as, they want to win, and I can score here, I can help our team win. And we just say there's a much better decision they can make. There's a better decision to make the extra pass or hit the open guy.
Cleveland had the 3 blocks in short order there. For a guy who doesn't have a huge role on this team to come in and make that kind of impact in a small time, what's that mean?
He has great timing, and near the end of last year, he really started, protecting the rim for us. And so as their guards were driving, again, those were key, blocks, because it also made them maybe not drive as much. They looked at maybe shoot pull-ups and more threes. So even though, he only played, 11 minutes, those 3 blocks helped build momentum on defense for us.
You guys have Thanksgiving dinner all together?
We will after the game Friday. So definitely not before.
Your house or?
No. I think they'll be happier at a restaurant food.
Any more for Coach?